Have you ever wondered how small we are compared to the rest of the universe? Let's start with our immediate neighborhood, our solar system. Do you know how big Earth is compared to Jupiter? To wrap our minds around this, we first need to establish the size of both Earth and Jupiter. Planet Earth, our home, has a diameter of about 12,742 kilometers. That's a number we can somewhat comprehend, right? Now let's move to Jupiter. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, has a diameter of about 139,820 kilometers. That's more than 10 times the size of Earth. Imagine Earth as a small marble, and Jupiter as a giant beach ball. That's the vast difference we're talking about here. But let's take it a step further. If we take our little marble Earth and start packing it into our beach ball Jupiter, guess how many Earths we could fit? The answer is astonishing. About 1,321 Earths could fit inside Jupiter. That's right, 1,321 whole Earths. If that doesn't make you feel tiny, I don't know what will. All of our oceans, mountains, cities, all the people, all the life as we know it, all of it could be repeated more than 1,000 times just to fill up the space Jupiter occupies. This comparison just goes to show how massive Jupiter is, and conversely, how tiny our Earth is in the grand scheme of things. It gives us a sense of scale, a perspective of our place in the universe. We are but a small marble in the vast, vast cosmic beach. So in the grand scheme of things, our home planet is just a tiny speck compared to the gas giant Jupiter. This realization is humbling, isn't it? But it also makes our existence here, on this tiny speck, all the more remarkable. Now, imagine for a moment that Earth was the same size as Jupiter. What would the implications be? First off, the gravitational force would be immensely greater. Jupiter's gravity is about 2.5 times that of Earth's. So, if Earth was the size of Jupiter, you would weigh 2.5 times your current weight. Imagine feeling perpetually weighed down. A simple task like walking or lifting an object could become an enormous challenge. Now let's talk about the atmosphere. Jupiter's atmosphere is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, similar to the Sun. If Earth had an atmosphere like Jupiter, it would mean no oxygen for us to breathe. And even if the atmosphere was similar to Earth's, the higher gravity would compress it, making the air at ground level denser. This could lead to strange weather phenomena like hyper-intense storms, far surpassing the hurricanes we're familiar with. Next, the implications for life as we know it. With increased gravity and a different atmosphere, life on Earth would have evolved differently. It's hard to say what kind of life forms would exist. They could be adapted to withstand high gravity, maybe more robust and shorter in stature. The sheer size of Earth would also present challenges in exploration. Traveling from one location to another would take much longer. It would be like going on a long interstellar journey just to visit your neighboring country. And let's not forget about natural disasters. Jupiter is known for its Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth that has been raging for at least 300 years. If Earth was Jupiter's size, we might have to deal with natural disasters on a much larger and more destructive scale. Clearly, if Earth was the size of Jupiter, life as we know it would be drastically different. The world would be a much larger, heavier, and more intimidating place. But it would also be a fascinating realm of possibilities, ripe for exploration and discovery. But let's not stop at Jupiter. How does Earth compare to the rest of the universe? The universe is a vast expanse that beggars belief. Our brains, built to handle the scale of human life, struggle to comprehend the sheer enormity of it all. It's like trying to imagine a grain of sand in the context of an entire beach, and then realizing that the beach itself is just a tiny speck in the grand scheme of things. Let's put it into perspective. The diameter of Jupiter is about 143,000 kilometers. It sounds massive, doesn't it? But let's hop on our imaginary spaceship and journey further out. The Sun, the heart of our solar system, has a diameter of about 1,400,000 kilometers. That's nearly 10 times the size of Jupiter. Still, our Sun is just an average star in the Milky Way galaxy, which is home to an estimated 200 billion stars. Our galaxy, in its majestic spiral form, spans about 100,000 light-years across. And this is just one galaxy among the estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. It's mind-boggling to consider that even Jupiter, with its grand size and powerful storms, is but a tiny speck in this cosmic dance. The vastness of the universe dwarfs everything we know, making our Earth, our home, seem infinitesimally small. It's a humbling thought. We are part of something so immense, so incredibly vast that it's beyond our comprehension. We are small, yet we are part of the grand tapestry of the universe, woven from the threads of stars, galaxies, and cosmic dust. But it's important to remember that size isn't everything. Our tiny Earth is a precious gem, teeming with life and beauty. It's our home in this vast cosmic ocean, a place of refuge in the immensity of space. So, as you can see, even the immense size of Jupiter is minuscule when compared to the vastness of the universe. So, what have we learned from this comparison? In our cosmic journey, we've marveled at the sheer scale of our universe and the vast size difference between Earth and Jupiter. Our humble home, the Earth, is just 1/10 the size of Jupiter, a gas giant that's over 11 times the diameter of Earth. This size difference is not just about the numbers, it's about the profound implications it carries. Were Earth the size of Jupiter, gravity would be more than 2.5 times as strong, dramatically impacting life as we know it. Our atmosphere would be denser, our days shorter, and our view of the universe vastly different. We've also grappled with the notion of scale, understanding that in the grand scheme of the cosmos, we're but a speck on the canvas of the universe. While it's fascinating to imagine Earth the size of Jupiter, perhaps it's best we remain the relatively small, life-sustaining planet we are. After all, size isn't everything.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narrations.